We're now at Algebra II 10.4b, and I'm going to go over real quickly a little bit about asymptotes. We're not going to get too deep, because this isn't calculus, okay? If you haven't seen the previous videos for Chapter 10 and become lost or confused, you can just click in the description, all right? So let me back up a little bit so you can see this graph I drew. The line is an asymptote to a curve if the distance between the curve and the line approaches 0 as x or y increases or decreases without limit. So an asymptote is this line here. Now they're not always diagonal like this. They're not always oblique or slanted, okay? They just are in this case. And the easiest way to draw hyperbolas is to draw the rectangle formed by our values for x and y, and we extend our diagonals of the rectangle and get our asymptotes. And we can use them as a guide to draw the curves of our hyperbola, see? And the asymptotes of a hyperbola intersect at the center of the hyperbola. Asymptotes aren't actually part of the graph. They just help us find the shape and direction of the curves. And the slopes of their lines will be opposites of one another. So we could have y equals a negative 3/4 x and y equals 3/4 x. When we take a look at this, here's the one that's a negative 3/4 x, and here's the one that's the 3/4 x. See that? And they're opposites of each other. We have vertical asymptotes. We have horizontal asymptotes. And we have the oblique ones like we've been talking about in the last couple of videos. Now, asymptotes are imaginary lines that a curve gets closer and closer to but never touches. And their lines draw in to help us with the shape and direction of the curve or function. And they show us where the function isn't, okay? Because remember, it never touches. It just shows us where the function isn't. It guides us. Now we're going to get into asymptotes a bit more in the upcoming videos, but we'll get into this topic a lot more in calculus. If you go to the description of this video, there's going to be links on those videos on the equations of a vertical, a horizontal, or an oblique asymptote, and there's going to be a different video for each one that goes into more detail, okay? For those of you who are advanced in Algebra 2 or in pre-calculus that just happened upon this video, you'll be able to click on the description and go to those links, okay? Our next video is going to be 10.4c. We're going to talk about the equations of hyperbolas and the center as an origin, and I'll add this to the Algebra 2 playlist, and there'll be a link to those 12 previous videos for Chapter 10, along with the separate links to each of these videos telling you how to do the equations for them, okay? All right, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next video. Bye.